Hey everybody, Jonathan Newstead here at St.Albert Dodge. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Just wanted to showcase a fresh trade to us, just traded in by the original owner on a new truck. 2021 Ram Rebel 1500. It's got the 3-liter V6 EcoDiesel in it, so very rare vehicle, great on fuel, lots of torque, especially if you're going to be using this as a off-road machine. It's got lots of low-end power for you to get through whatever you need to get through. Steel bumper up front. Ram Rebel grille. It's kind of unique to the Ram, and then of course you have your LED headlights up front. So bright, beautiful white. They illuminate so much of the road that if you have like a 16 or 17 Rebel and you go to these, night and day difference. It's just such an upgrade. Sport hood. It's an upgrade that we did on the Rebel as well. Have the black running boards, cab length, of course. Spray and bed liner from the factory. With the Rebel package, you get the blacked out taillights and the black badging and everything as well too. So very sharp. Got the dual exhaust coming straight at the back, black tips, and then steel bumper on the back as well. Parking sensors front and rear. You do have your rear camera, and then your sliding rear window, which will show off some of that on the inside when we take a look. It's very, very handy. You get the dual pane panoramic roof. Get a shot of that. Very handy. It's nice and bright in there when you're driving in the day. If you have people in the back, like a little kid or something, or anybody, can see what's going on up there. It's nice to have. Full flip-up seats, and then completely flat floor all the way across. No transmission hump. They've from the old Rams, they've raised the cab, made it a little bit longer, so giving you more room in the front, and then that transmission hump kind of ends right at the center console, and then don't have it back here interfering with anything. Do have the flip-out carrier or cargo tray as well too. So, a lot of other companies have aftermarket or like dealer parts, ones you can put in that cost a few $100. Comes right from the factory, so if you need a little more space under your seat and doesn't interfere with your foot spacing because it doesn't stick out past the bottom of the seat. Put that back. And then of course the Ram bins, very handy to have. One each side. With mine, I used to store like tie straps in there, ratchet straps, that kind of a thing. Gloves, very handy to have. You have cargo tie downs, so if you ever wanted to, I put my winter tires in there one year, my truck, and then I used the cargo tie downs to kind of strap them down so they weren't rolling around, bumping into the door, or having some issues. 120-volt inverter back here in the back of the center console. There's another plug-in up front, so it's the same circuit, 400 watts split between two plugs, but if you have electric cooler, you have fast charging phones. I have an infant daughter, so when we used to go somewheres and for a day trip, we used that for a bottle warmer. It was kind of neat as well too while we're driving. Very handy. You're gonna open up the door, have keyless entry, passive entry I should say, and then lock as well too, so it's gonna push the button, locks all the doors, and then hand behind them there, and then that'll open it up as well too. Beautiful leather interior. The Ram Rebel has a couple of different sub trim levels. Like they have or I should say maybe like interior packages. This would be the most loaded up one. You can get the Ram Rebel with like leather trim seat and cloth in center. So this one's kind of the higher end of the spectrum. 12-inch screen, very awesome. With the Ram Rebel, you get 2 high, 4 high, and then 4 low. You get a axle lock as well too, so the rear axles will lock. So both tires will spin the same, so if you're stuck in mud, one tire is not gonna spin out and clamp down on traction control. They'll both rotate at the exact same speed and get you out of a tight spot. And then of course, hill descent control if you're going down a steep grade, off-roading and you're 4 low. I think it limits with the engine and the transmission, limits you to like 6 kilometers an hour. Handy to have so you're not riding your brakes going down a steep grade and potentially wearing them out or overheating them. Lots of storage, cargo compartments. Great ride. I'd love to have you come down, take a look, see why this truck's been Truck of the Year 3 years in a row. And then, talk to you soon.